Welcome to the opening fixture of this season's UEFA Europa League. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The strains of the now familiar Europa League anthem as the players stand in line. And now the lineups for the game. And we're underway. Oliver Torres crosses into the box. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to slip it through. It's a long forward pass. Xhaka, now the pass. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Going for goal! Aimed long and direct. Demanding a quick ball here. Granit Xhaka. Oliver Torres knocks it towards the front. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. Bologna, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
And it's Trippier. Who's going to make this theirs? What a throw in.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Oliver Torres passes it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Battles to win it back. Back to the keeper and try something new. They get a throw in. Trippier pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Firmly met. And the defence can get it clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes long and forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Granit Xhaka. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Here's the start of the second half.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Trippier. Gets it back. Tries the route one option. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Trippier. Granit Xhaka. Cuts it out. Goes direct to the front line. So what now? Out wide to the right. Referee's given a throw. Bologna have a sub ready to come on. Boots it upfield. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's the throw. Whipped in. Good delivery, but no joy.
Newcastle had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Needed a better pass there. Ball's out on the left now. Looks to thread it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Trying to get there. Now the cross. Ball's over the line and it is a corner. That was always going to be the keeper's. Now the pass. They've managed to get it away.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Pumps it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Granit Xhaka. Wilson. He's off on a marauding run. Passes it through. 4 extra minutes added on. Out to the flank. Bologna get it back again. Goal!
Well, some contributions can never be underestimated, and there's little danger of it happening in this circumstance either. Time running out, and the uncertainty should be over now with a superbly timed skipper's contribution.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bologna take what looks to be a decisive lead. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it's a pretty poor start, there's no disguising it. All they can do is to try to recover it from here on in. It is a tough test. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but they can cling to a few positives from this and get right back into the mix, I think.